Now we got Endarkenment by Anal Narkoth. Aren't I funny? Don't you guys come here for the jokes? The only expert that matters is you. Premiered August 4th, 2020. Who could have ever guessed based off that one sentence? It's so funny to see stuff made in like 2020, 2021. That's like COVID kind of protesting. You're just like, bro, the fuck up. You know? Shut up. Pretty nasty so far. I think I've heard a couple Anal Narkoth songs before. Just most balls out shit ever, basically. Jazz Cabbages of the Devil, Christ's Wheat and Barley. Listen, I have it on very good authority that like the original Christian Eucharist was originally like spiked hallucinogenic wine. So, you know, you go to church on Sunday and just trip balls and see God, you know? Could be pretty fun. Could be pretty fun. Okay. What about the burning bush? The burning bush was almost certainly some burning kush. If you know what I mean. If you know what I mean. That explains a lot about Christianity. It's true, man. Well, okay. I don't want to derail the song here, but basically it goes back to the legend of Eleusis, which was a Greek oracle near Athens, where all the famous people from the classical world, you would take a pilgrimage to Eleusis, and you would drink this potion at Eleusis, and supposedly, after drinking this potion, you would lose the fear of death, is what was said to happen. Like all like ancient, like Cicero, Caesar, Alexander the Great, like all these people made pilgrimages to Eleusis. And so the Eleusis myth of this like spiked potion was carried on and supposedly carried through, right? Because who was Greek and one of the foundations of the church, right? All the disciples, right? So they think, or this guy wrote a book about it, he thinks that they carried forward this sort of spiked wine myth, where they would spike wine with hallucinogenics, ergot, or some other stuff. Like they would know what would make you trip balls back then, right? And then we go to church, drink the Eucharist, literally the blood of God, right? And trip and see the world, see the spirits. In fact, even in like medieval periods, there's records of peasants being like afraid to take the Eucharist because it was like so powerful and crazy. Very, 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 very interesting. That book is called The Immortality Key, by the way, if anybody's interested in reading it. Cool, really cool book. Sorry. Back to the black metal. That'll be clipped for the Slop channel, by the way. Say hi. I was baptized Greek Orthodox, is what I was baptized. Fuck you if you think I am wrong. Fuck you. Even the clean vocals are like maximum intensity, right? It's like he's like belting at the top of his lungs. Really cool. Like everything this band does is like 10 out of 10 cranked volume and intensity. Really cool, really cool. For real though, don't do drugs. It can be very enlightening or open a door to the abyss, and the likelihood you're going to gaze into the abyss is pretty high. Yes, I know more than a couple people that have completely ganked themselves out of normal functioning society due to hallucinogens, so yeah, be careful, be careful. When I was 16, I ate some shrooms, killed a bug, and then realized there's no reason to be afraid of death, so that checks out. Why? Because you were God to the bug or something? Greek Orthodox is cool. Orthodox definitely have the most aura of any denomination. True, true. The priests be up there are aura farming. That's for sure. That's for sure. I just wish they did like, I don't speak Greek, bro. I can't understand a fucking word. Disagreement is treason. Oh, this is COVID for sure. We got the villains we deserved. Blindfold the piggies. Send him to the slop trough. Long ago, they lost their votes, and the bribes, the mob, they used to grant power, high office, allegiance, everything, curtails its desires and reveals its anxiety for two things only: bread and circuses.
Take one small comfort, there may be left. Seize what you love.
I gotta say, this song goes pretty fucking hard, though. I like this clean chorus. For fascism? The fuck is fascism? Disagreement is treason. Who do you believe when you can't believe anyone? I say, believe the one who is saying what you want to hear and then pray they're telling the truth. Yeah, true, so true. That's the way I go. Alright, yeah, pretty cool song. You know, the music video is kind of like, you know, sharing it to Facebook tier, you know. So deep, bro, they're like leading the pigs to the slaughter, bro. Leading the pigs, blindfolding the pigs, bro. Yeah, this is some like like fall 2020, like spring 2021, like Facebook tier music video. You know what I mean? Although I did like the song. The song was pretty cool. I'm not going to judge it too hard based on the music video. That being said, the music's great to do drugs too. Pretty much that. I saw the bug panic trying to run away and it still died, so why be afraid? But yeah, also don't do drugs. Fair enough. The most I'll do is the occasional edible. Went to Chicago with friends, got high, ordered White Castle, watched Harold and Kumar go to White Castle. Based. Shit food. I think it's pretty good. Meanwhile, Evernazo was like, bruh. True. That's Italian. Brand. Okay. Clean vocals over blast beats is interesting. You don't hear it often. True. Chorus gave big Flesh God Apocalypse vibes. Very true. It also gave me Devin Townsend vibes too. Very Devin Townsend vibes. I'm unvaxxed. Oh, boys, we got a pure blood in the chat. Oh, my God. The Canadian government forced me to get vaccinated if I wanted to work and earn a living. So, yeah, I'm vaccinated. Uh-oh, I got the mark of the beast. 2 more weeks, bro. 2 more weeks and all the clot's gonna happening, bro. I will say, though, I give people, if you live in Canada and didn't take the vax, you can withstand some crazy social pressures. So I gotta say, I gotta give you some respect for that. Okay, I'm gonna go just based off the song, not necessarily the music video, because it was COVID. We were all drunk and losing our minds at that time, you know what I mean? But I thought that was pretty cool. Nice blast beats, some really high intensity stuff. It wasn't like too over the top. Nice lot of breaks and dynamic shifts. I thought it was pretty cool. I'm gonna give that one 8 out of 10. What's up, everybody in the house tonight? What's up?